Hey everybody, we're doing the same thing we've done the last few weeks. My name is Phil. As always, I'm very excited to be with you today through the question and answer part 1 for the film The Jealous Actor. Are you fired up as usual? Do you think tonight or today you can defeat me? All right, let's do this. Joe, the actor. Lola, the actress. Michael, the actor. Sherlock, the detective. Vincent, the sergeant. Action.
My mouth.
That's it, old man. You're done.
No,
That's it, old man.
you're wrong. This is just the beginning.
You sure about it?
Definitely.
Let's laugh together.
In your dreams. How could you? But I love you.
Oh, nice shot. Good shot, my love.
Cut! Joe, you were genius! I almost believed you had been killed. Joe? Joe, is this real blood?
Oh, it's not me?
Call an ambulance, now! Someone, please!
Oh my God.
We just witnessed the murder.
Let the investigation begin.
So that is the case of the jealous actor. And I'm going to have a lot of questions for you as always. Tell me, who pointed the prop gun at Joe? Yeah, Michael did. Did Michael betray and shoot Joe in the film? No, he didn't. Lola betrayed and shot Joe dead in the first scene of the film. Who did the director praise as a genius? Joe. The director said, "Joe, you're a genius." Why did Lola scream loudly? Because she was horrified, of course, to see that Joe was really dead. What did we just witness? A murder. We just witnessed a murder. Who will investigate this murder? Sherlock and Vincent will. Let the investigation begin. And now we have more dialogue.
Miss Dubois, we only have one simple question. Why did you kill Joseph?
I didn't kill him.
Well, 10 people and 2 cameras show that you pulled the trigger.
Yeah, maybe, but I didn't know there was a life round.
Miss Dubois, do you mind if I call you Lola? I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific. Who else had access to that prop gun?
Well, anyone. All the props aligned on the set. Any crew member could have taken it. Get prints on the shell casing.
Lola, we already did that. And there was no match with anybody on the crew. The print, it was imperfect. Can't rely on that.
But what?
And so here's a whole bunch more questions. Who was first questioned by the police about Joe's murder? Lola was. She was the first person to be investigated. Did Michael pull the trigger? No, he didn't. Lola pulled the trigger and shot Joe dead on the set. What was there in the prop gun that Lola didn't know about? A live round. She didn't know there was a real bullet in that gun. What is Sherlock going to need Lola to do? He's going to need her to be a little more specific. Who else had access to that prop gun? Everybody did. Any crew member could have taken it. Did any crew member have access to the prop gun? As I just said, yes, they did. Every crew member had access to it. Where are all the props? All the props, they said, are lying on the set. Where can the police get the murderer's fingerprints? Well, hopefully they can get the prints from the shell casing. What didn't match the prints on the shell casing? Well, none of the crew members' fingerprints could be found intact on the shell casing. Why can't the detective rely on the prints to find the murderer? Because the prints are imperfect. There was not really any match with anybody on the crew. And so more dialogue.
Lie on is a motive. You see, rumor has it that you and Joseph had a fight. Was that a revenge or something?
It's a rumor that Joseph started himself. He dumped me, and now he followed me around with bouquets.
Well, maybe that bouquet was meant for Joseph by his fans.
That's ridiculous.
And as usual, bunch more questions. What can the detective and sergeant rely on? A motive. What they can rely on is a motive. What happened between Lola and Joseph? Well, rumor has it that they had a fight. Did Lola take revenge on Joseph for dumping her? No, she didn't. Lola dumped him. Was Joe's murder a revenge from Lola? As I said, no, it wasn't. She didn't take revenge on him. Was that bouquet meant for Lola by her fans? Nope. It was meant for Joseph by his fans. More dialogue.
Fell in love with Joe when I was just a girl. Handsome, famous. But life only recently brought us together, and our little fling was doomed to fail.
We know. We already do, because he dumped you.
Don't you get it yet? I'm the one who dumped him.
Hi, my love. Bye? What does that mean, bye?
I said it was over between us. Joe no longer aroused my passion, more like pity.
Oh, honey. Don't say like that. We can still fix everything.
But there was nothing to fix, especially since I had a new boyfriend. We were even going on vacation together.
Excuse me.
More questions? What was doomed to fail? Joe and Lola's fling or affair was doomed to fail. Why did Lola dump Joe? She said that he no longer aroused her passion, more like pity. Did Joe still arouse Lola's passion? No, he no longer aroused her passion. What does Joe think they can still do with their love? Well, he thinks they can still fix everything. But why did Lola think they couldn't fix anything anymore? Yeah, she had a new boyfriend. They were even going on vacation together. All right, and more dialogue.
Are you talking about Michael?
Michael? Oh, Michael is just my colleague. There is nothing between us.
I can't let you dump me, okay? I'm in charge here. And I can get you fired.
Joe was clearly overestimating his authority. But I didn't want to make him angrier. So I told him that I'm ready to part ways on his terms.
Well, tell everyone that I dumped you. And you will burst into tears and beg me come back every chance you get.
It was hard for me to play tearful scenes. But it was easy to say he dumped me, as long as I got Joe off my back.
You can say whatever.
The questions never stop coming. Is Lola's new boyfriend Michael? No, Michael is just her colleague. Is Michael Lola's new boyfriend or co-worker? He is her co-worker. He is just her colleague. How did Joe threaten Lola? He said very angrily, "I'm in charge here, and I can get you fired." Was Michael clearly overestimating his authority? No, he wasn't. Joe was clearly overestimating his authority. Did Joe really think he could get Lola fired? Yeah, he did. He thought so, but he was clearly overestimating his authority. What is Lola ready to do? She's ready to part ways on Joe's terms. What are Joe's terms? Well, he's making sure that Lola has to tell everybody that Joe dumped her. And she will burst into tears and beg him to come back every chance she gets. Who found it hard to play tearful scenes? Lola did. It was hard for her to play emotional, tearful scenes. Did Lola want to get Joe off her back? Yeah, she did. She really wanted Joe to stop bothering her. Why did Lola want to get Joe off her back? Remember, she had a new boyfriend, and Joe no longer aroused her passion. More dialogue.
You know, I think that Lola's telling us the truth.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, congratulations on your engagement.
What? How did you know?
Lola, it's obvious. You're sitting there and you're fidgeting with your ring finger. Listen, if I was a betting man, I'd say that some handsome beau appeared in your life. He proposed to you and you accepted.
Yeah, by the way, where's the ring?
Oh, Lola, she doesn't wear it when she's not working.
Oh.
Yeah, because she's fulfilling her end of the agreement with Joseph. After all, according to legend, she still longs and suffers for him.
Still more questions. Tell me, what is there in this bouquet? There's a note in it. Joe wrote a note to Lola. What did Sherlock congratulate Lola on? Her engagement. He said, "Congratulations on your engagement." How did Lola react when Sherlock suddenly mentioned her engagement? She was extremely surprised about that. What does Sherlock think is obvious? Well, he thinks Lola's engagement is quite obvious. How did Sherlock know that Lola was engaged? He watched her fidget with her ring finger to guess that. Is Vincent fidgeting with his ring finger? No, he wasn't. Why doesn't Lola wear the ring when she's not working? Because she's fulfilling her end of the agreement with Joe. After all, according to legend, who still longs and suffers for Joe? Lola does. She still longs for this guy. She still wants him very much. So, more dialogue.
So? A month ago, Joseph filed a complaint with the Actors Union accusing you of stealing money. But the director dropped the case.
Do you really think I am the one who pulled the life round in the prop gun?
Well, somebody did. An hour before the killing, the prop master was checking the gun in front of 3 assistants. And it was empty. And then all of a sudden, a shell appears. Strange, huh?
Yeah, an intrigue worthy of great Joseph.
So it was envy that pushed you to steal the money.
Envy? I'm sorry, Joy is lame. Once famous, he was living his life in the second-rate action movie. No one liked him anymore.
Or you get to answer these questions. Why did Lola think Michael could have a motive to kill Joe? Because she had heard that Michael owed Joe a lot of money. Did Michael file a complaint with the Actors Union? No, he didn't. Joe filed a complaint accusing Michael of stealing money. Joe filed a complaint, but who dropped the case? The director of the Actors Union dropped the case. An hour before the killing, who was checking the gun? The prop master was checking the gun in front of 3 assistants. What did Michael think was an intrigue worthy of Joe? The fact somebody intentionally put a live round in the gun was intriguing. Was Michael the one who made the intrigue to kill Joe? No, he wasn't. Did Michael really envy Joe? The opposite of that, totally opposite. He did not envy Joe. Why did Joe envy Michael? Because Michael got that raise while Joe's paycheck was cut almost in half. You did it. You made it through the whole thing. Congratulations. And I'm sure your English is getting better from week to week. Keep practicing. See you again. Tambiet.